that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Washington Redskins. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Mike 57. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. And here we go. Jam. Undercrush.
Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. A solid stiff arm. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Geis. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Mike 55. Hey, eat. Gotta do better. Go. 55's Mike, guys, 55.
On 2nd and 11 now. Haskins. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down.
It's just me and you. It's a 6. Pull it. Now. That's it. 55. Mike 55. In your face. Switch.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Jones. He finds an opening past the 40. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. and all the way up to the 45-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Set, ready, 70, Indy.
Hey, switch gears.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. Now Jones throwing on first down. This one out left to the tight end Burton. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
At the 25-yard line.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now they try the right side here. And boy, this Redskin defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down.
Let's go now. 10 logo.
Mike 3.
Now.
Here's Jones on third down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Chris Conley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Giants 7, Redskins 0.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Check. Check. Watch the shit. Hey, watch the shit. Wide. Get wide. No. Off. Alert flare. Back. What? Rotate.
This is Geis. And he stopped immediately there. Kendall Fuller in on the stop. Throwing on second down. Haskins. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Dexter Lawrence busting through to get him for a loss of 6. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on third.
Let's go.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. Looking for Campbell downfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. That'd be ideal. I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Watch the twist, watch the twist.
Hey, Haywood.
Check Mike, Be a long game for you. Check Mike,
Get it.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Left side complete to Lockett. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter. They'll need to convert a 3rd and 7, though, to start things out.
Ready? 15 line. 15 line.
Watch the screen. Pass.
The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Squeeze, double. Mike 3. Combo. Man out.
From the gun, Jones. And able to find Conley. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. A 1st down carry now for Miller. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Get that ball. Shoot. Watch twist.
Pilot, 64, weak. Ready?
Throwing, Jones. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Robinson. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Let's go, boys. Bring it.
Robinson. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, New York.
Jones heading up here 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. And he'll give it here to his running back. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
32-yard line.
last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Shoot.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Fire.
Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. It's complete to Lockett.
Jones pass. Complete to Tyler Lockett. A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Ready. 60 Pittsburgh.
Let's make these babies cry on the way back. Kill.
There we go. Get up.
They'll try to run for it with Miller. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Brings up 4th down.
Set. 18 Gator.
I'm coming.
Yep.
Be ready. Mike 3.
Come.
Don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning.
Like.
Don't get
Jones keeping it on the sneak. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
Set.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Now.
On 1st down, Miller. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Come on, set. 70 Indy.
They gonna need some therapy after this. Mike 3. Get him.
Hey. Why 7?
Hey, what's the ball? Mike 3. Combo. Don't get nervous.
They go.
2nd and 14. They'll let this go for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, and it's 3rd down. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Watch the screen. Out.
Smooth.
Mike 3. Combo. Get your swerve on. Mike 3.
Get it.
Jones throwing on 3rd and long. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Lorenzo Carter. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
We're going to keep getting sacks.
7-yard attempt.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Geis with the carry on second down. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On first down, this is Geis. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Just the outlaw. I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense. Check 50. Check 50. Kill, kill, kill. Wait.
Now on second and 13. Haskins, and this is incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, and it's third down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Throwing on third and long. Haskins. Got an open man. That's Campbell. Touchdown, Washington. Paris Campbell, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Now Jones throwing again over the middle, and it's incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Connecting with Burton here over the middle. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So on 4th down, here's Ryan Quigley now to kick this one away. The Redskins have Greg Stroman back deep. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit.
He's got a man, complete. And all the way up to the 49. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards.
Washington Redskins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
You got nothing. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A very solid gain of 27.
That's another Washington Redskins first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. Accelerating, and off he goes. And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this 2nd quarter.
Indeed. Indeed.
Rosas now to add the PAT. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, 2nd half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll check on his status when we get back. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Down. 30 base. General West. Shoot.
2nd and 1. He's got Burton here. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Miller. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Here's Jones. Off play action. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Bravo!
Operating from the gun. Jones. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Check three. Shift! Watch the shift! 6. It's a 6. Pull it. Hey, he's coming. We got double up. Kill. On the ball. 50 steps.
Running to start the drive is Love. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this second down call after that type of a game.
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Shift. Check the backer. Right slow. My ball. Hey, check 20.
Here's Love again. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
3rd and 2, now Haskins. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
Well, it certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Now it's Haskins. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Watch the whip. Go. Staying open. Check 59.
Looking to throw again on second down. Haskins. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
Rush in.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Haskins to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Pick the edge. Pick the edge. Come on. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Third down. Here's Haskins. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Shaquille Barrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Looking to throw. Jones. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Ready, set.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Mike 3.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Who that? Mike 3. Hey, come on,
Get it.
2nd and 5. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down. They're looking for a spark defensively. When he went for that ball, probably thought he had a chance at the pick. And remember, they had 2 last week in the win, obviously losing here.
Well, you talked about looking for a spark, and the best sparks are when you make big plays for your team, and he had that opportunity there. Couldn't haul it in, but that doesn't mean they're going to back off at all. They figure if they can get one of those takeaways, they can spark their team to a win.
Get out the field, defense. 0-0, Mike 3. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Go.
Mike 3. Combo. Here we go, D. Mike 3.
Back to throw again. He's got the 1st down inside the 10 and all the way down to the 5.
Here we go.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Lamar Miller, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Well, the drive starts with a completion left side. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Looking for Campbell downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller, and he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
You got tight. You got tight. You got tight.
Again, it's Miller. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And it's 3rd down.
On the ready.
Mike 3.
Protein spill.
All day, every day, any day.
Back to throw. Jones. Out to the right. He gets it to Lockett. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
And Quigley now on to punt as he sends this one away.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
He's check 22, check, cover. 22, check, cover. Check 26, check 26. Over.
Where you at?
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Now Haskins on first down. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. Washington. Harris Campbell, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Now, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up. And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. And the Redskins scoop it.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth.
57's the mic. Zoom, zoom. 57's the mic. Watch it. SOS.
Following the turnover, it's Haskins. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Watch up. Switch up. That's it. Go. Shit.
To throw again on second down. Haskins escaping the pressure right. Haskins not the most mobile of quarterbacks, but delivering there on the scramble to pick up the first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he's trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Here's Haskins. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
55. Hey, eat. Here we go. Let's bring it.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, but it'll be second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Throwing now is Haskins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Love. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. The Redskins on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. On play action, Haskins. He's going to let it fly. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Fourth down, here's Haskins. Staying on his feet. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
10th carry now for Lamar Miller. The tackle there by Fabian Moreau.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. That one looks like he'll throw here. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke.